After spending the night on the ferry and sailing nearly 250 nautical miles, we reached the coast of Finland. We were approaching the fourth capital on our itinerary. After experiencing Riga, Tallinn and Stockholm, we were ready to explore Helsinki. Arriving at the harbour, we could admire the historic Suomenlinna fortress, picturesquely situated on a group of 6 islands. In the past, these fortifications guarded access to the city from the sea. Today, they are the first attractions seen by everyone arriving in Helsinki by sea. After leaving the cabins and getting off the ferry, we were back on board the coach with our favorite team of drivers. We were in the capital and the largest city of Finland. Helsinki is the administrative, financial, scientific and cultural center of the country. 650,000 people live there. The first place we stopped at was the Hietaniemi Cemetery, a unique cemetery where scientists, people of culture, artists and former presidents of Finland are buried. Helsinki is situated partially on a peninsula and also on a scary archipelago consisting of over 300 islands and islets. The city offers 11,000 mooring places for boats. Such charming scenery and pleasant sunny weather encouraged also our drivers to relax outdoors. At that time, we admired the unique form of the Sibelius monument. It is a sculpture in the shape of a steel organ dedicated to one of the most greatest Finnish composers, Johann Sibelius. The next stop on our route was the Olympic Stadium, the main venue of the 1952 Summer Olympics. The monument next to the stadium commemorates one of the best runners in the history of athletics, multiple world record holder in running at various distances, the Finn Paavo Nurmi. The next highlight was a visit to a unique temple, the Church of the Rock, Temppeliaukio. The church was built inside massive granite rocks. Natural light enters through the skylight composed of 180 panels placed between the dome and the walls. Due to its excellent acoustics, the interior is sometimes used as a concert hall. The Rock Church is one of the most popular architectural landmarks of Finland. We drove towards the very center of Helsinki. On the way we passed other interesting buildings such as the Helsinki Art Museum, the Museum of Modern Art and the huge main railway station. We stopped next to the Ferris wheel at the South Harbour. It is a bay and harbour area immediately next to the center of the city. In this pleasant place, our guide Anya, after providing us with some useful tips and information, decided to give us some free time. It would be hard to find a better place to relax and eat something. At this part of the harbour is the market square. There are many simple food kiosks and stalls offering various snacks and dishes at a reasonable price. Helsinki, as a port city on the Baltic Sea, is famous for its fish menu, but typical meat lovers would also find something for themselves there, such as hot dogs or reindeer burgers. The first place I went to was the City Museum, a pleasant place that uses modern technology to introduce the history of Helsinki in an attractive way and to present the city's modern character. There is a shop, a cafe and a nice educational section for children on site. Admission to the museum is free. After a visit to the City Museum, I headed to Senate Square. It is a large, representative square with the imposing Helsinki Cathedral. The classicist building is one of the most recognizable symbols of the city, and the stairs leading to it are a popular meeting place. This is also where the beginning of famous Sandstorm music video by Finnish DJ Darude is set. A 20-minute walk from Senate Square, there is an extraordinary place. It is the modern Helsinki Central Library, UDI. In 2019, the International Federation of Library Associations named UDI as the best public library of the year. In the first 4 months after its opening, the library was visited by 1 million people. The concept of the UDI is the result of public consultations. In addition to the spaces typical for libraries, a cafe and meeting areas, a playground for children, and a music studio with a musical instrument rental have been designed inside. The library offers free use of game consoles, 3D printers and printing equipment. The users have to cover only the costs of the material. Yes, there are even sewing machines. And of course, a corner for chess lovers. UDI Library is definitely worth visiting when you are in Helsinki. The admission is free. Walking past my favorite statue in the capital of Finland, I returned to the area of the South Harbour. Right by the waterfront, there is the oldest market hall in Helsinki, operating there since the late 19th century. As in the past, the merchants offer a wide selection of fresh fish and meat, delicious cheese, truffles and shellfish. You can also buy spices, tea, coffee and small gifts there. It's a good idea to come there for cake and coffee or for lunch. The market hall is a place where you can taste the famous traditional reindeer soup or salmon soup. And one more place before returning to the coach, the Uspensky Cathedral. On a small hill close to the South Harbour, there is a main cathedral of the Orthodox Church of Finland and the largest Greek Orthodox church in both Northern and Western Europe. Let's take a look inside, because it's definitely worth it. The admission is free. And we were at the ferry terminal again. The third and shortest cruise of this eventful journey was ahead of us. 40 nautical miles separated us from the capital of Estonia. Our day was coming to an end, and we were moving away from the coast of Finland. In my memory, I will retain Helsinki as a place with some kind of positive aura, relaxed, unhurried, naturally free, charming with its simplicity. And then those cute green trams. After dinner on the ferry and disembarking in Tallinn, we were checked into a nice hotel for the last night of our trip. However, as it was the last evening, it would have been a great shame to go to bed early, especially as Tallinn's old town was within reach. Moreover, our guide Anya kindly proposed to show us Tallinn by night, so we set off into the city. It was the end of October, 11 p.m. People were walking around or sitting on the terraces of restaurants and bars. It was peaceful and safe. Tallinn's old town with its lights looked lovely. And then Anya suggested that she would show us the Kadriorg Palace, built for Tsar Peter the Great. So off we went. It was a really long walk, but now we have fantastic memories. The next day we left Tallinn and started our journey back to Poland. It was a great trip and for me an additional fantastic new experience. Oh yeah, it was a wonderful trip. Thank you very much for watching this whole coverage. See you soon with my next videos and have a nice day.